All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PettyNation, the Petty Report. It's your boy Petty Prez, and I got some special guests in the building. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. My guy to the left.
Got Pence, man. What's up? We here kicking it. What's up?
Tisdale. I'll be at Get It Gang.
Word. Well, welcome, fellas. Welcome. Appreciate y'all blessing me with this interview.
Appreciate you having us, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. So yeah, where you guys from?
Married.
Marion, Indiana. All right.
Five bread.
All right.
Dang.
You heard it here. And what platform are y'all representing?
Raw Talent
Talent.
Battle League.
Alright, raw talent. I'm gonna start with Joey. Give a little background on how you started from back then to now, man.
Just battle rap or in general?
Battle rap.
See, I've done music. I've done regular music all my life. I've always just been a fan of battle rap. But grew up with Nice, Teasy, Tisdale, all of them, you know what I'm saying? So OBA is really a family deep down, you know, behind all the music shit. So, but I've always supported them. My whole thing was I was always scared to do this shit. You know what I mean? I never believed in myself and that shit like that, but just always supported bros for what they did, and they finally pushed me to, you know, get my ass out there, and I'm glad I did, because I feel like I found my lane with this shit, you know what I mean? I'm always probably do music, I always love music, you know what I mean? That's what I do, but just how my music is, I put so much aggression and, you know, so much stories and so much pain into my shit, and I just feel like battle rap is my better way to express that, you know what I mean? So that's how I get my anger out regardless, but doing this shit is, you know,
Yeah.
it's a whole nother ball game, bro, and I love this shit, bro. I've always been a fan watching it, but doing it, I love this shit, man. Yeah, it's a whole different vibe, bro.
I know for me being a fan, it's just hearing the way the mind thinks of individuals. What you can come up with, like your schemes.
See, I look at it like that too, cause it's like music, you know. There's so many fucking songs. So much shit has been said, especially multiple times, even in battle rap. So that's what's good, is because it's like we got people out here that saying shit that's been said multiple times, saying it in ways that's never been heard. Then you got motherfuckers that saying shit we ain't never heard before, where really the music scene is dying down. I feel like a lot of this newer shit, it ain't what it should be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like battle rap really where the talent is. Cause like you said, you hear motherfuckers is really writing some shit that you ain't heard, and they putting, anybody can hear a beat, write some shit, put some words together. But if you really sit down, quiet room, and you got nothing to do but focus on how can I say some shit that ain't been said,
That's gonna
you
break
know,
somebody down.
that's gonna fuck you up, you know, and that's, I love, like you
Exactly.
said, you love hearing them bars, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. To me, you know, this ain't about me. It's just, like I said, this is me talking as a fan.
Yeah.
I call this culture, to me, this culture, I call it, it's like a how do I put it? It's like a hardcore poetry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just hardcore poetry. You know what I mean?
And that's how I started, was writing poetry.
You know, man, I mean, I used to go to slams, bro. You know what I mean? I dwelled in that per se here and there. You know what I mean? But that's why I love about the culture. It's just the way the mind thinks, the things that people can come up with. You know what I mean? I love that. You know what I mean? It's always something new, something that have you like, what? Wait a minute, did he just? You know what I mean? But
Yep.
Like it's elite. There's not a whole bunch of people that can do this. You know what I mean? Be around people all the time. Even people that rap, like make music, they can't do what we do. So like when I be around battle rappers, like I always give people their flowers.
And that's not being cocky. That's
I know
just
what it takes to be able to do what you do, because I know there's so many people who can talented rap. I got hella people I throw into a cipher, but I would never let them battle because there's only a few people that can do it. And it's like elite when it comes to lyricism. It's like the most elite platform.
that. You gotta have tough skin. A lot of motherfuckers can have bars, but you go out there, motherfuckers say they gonna rape your mama. They gonna ready to. You gotta have tough skin
yes,
to do this shit. You gotta have tough skin. You gotta know what you stepping in the ring. So it's like, if you know a lion will bite your motherfucking arm off, don't go in there playing with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta go
Basically, battle rap is like when you step into battle rap, you're basically putting yourself out to the public because you got info, people find out shit about you, you know what I'm saying, and bring it to the surface and to the masses and have you like, oh,
Yeah.
this mother. You know
You
what I mean?
gotta watch
Can you
it.
swallow that though? You know what I mean? Because some people can't swallow that type of ordeal.
there. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Tisdale, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Matt, same question to you, man. Battle rap wise.
Marion's known for battling. Like everybody's been battling since we was young. So my first battle was like 12, and I got smoked. Cause I was still trying to freestyle. You know, you watching 8 Mile. They freestyle.
That's how it was.
This shit is so crazy.
That's how he was in middle
I'm
school
gonna learn to
battling.
do this. And then you go out there and you're like, man, these motherfuckers is writing. So I've been battling since like 12. And I've always been better. I've done music in the past, but battling has always been my lane. I've always been creative with bars and shit like that. So I can't remember exactly how it happened, but a friend of mine put me in contact with Rodney, Rowley, and Daniel, who was running Ball Hog and Bloodsport Battle League, which was what was popping in Indiana. So,
They're out of Indiana?
yeah. And so shout out to them because they the godfathers of this shit. As far as Indiana goes, they put Indiana on. So went to Fort Wayne, and they was like, look, we just want you. We had a block party. Just pull up and battle, and it was some dude from their neighborhood. Was it 2015? And I just pulled up, man. I killed it. You can watch it. It's on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
I fucked him up, bro. I ain't seen him since. But it was like that was my.
You retired him, bro?
Retired, bro. I done retired a few motherfuckers. I done retired a few motherfuckers. You could ask about that. So, and it was a rap from there. I just fell in love with it. And that's when I hit Nice like, oh, you gotta get this shit. And Nice jumped in it, man. RIP to my brother, bro. But Nice jumped in this shit, bro. And it's just been a rap from there, man. OBA building, Kokomo, Marion. Got people from Anderson. Like, it just be 1765 thing. And yeah, but that's how it started for me. Like, I just randomly pulled up in Fort Wayne. They said battle. We did it. Next thing I know, I'm on a card a month later. Just kept going from there.
Yeah, that's what it was. Just always being boys, fucking around, doing it, and then they took it more serious. You know what I'm saying?
And it was the easy transition because we come from that. You know, we come from battle rap. I grew up watching the WRCs, Murder Mook and Loaded Lux, and watching, you know, when Enes battle my song, you know, stuff like that. Old Reed Dollars when he was fucking killing Trigger, bro.
Staying after school.
So basically,
they fighting up here, and then after the fight, we walk back here to the battle.
To the battle.
Yeah.
y'all are basically students of the culture.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I respect that, man.
Yeah, I try to be as much as possible because I think when you get to a place where you feel like you can't learn, like you limit yourself. You put yourself under like a ceiling, or in a box, and you're like, man, I want to learn. There's people who can do things that I can't do. You know, lyrically, I'm talented, but I lack in other areas. So let me go, and that's what makes OBA so great. Is there's a lot of us. They got a lot of different
styles,
lanes, and elements.
I think styles, so to speak.
Different styles.
It's a
different
real
elements to add
unorthodox
to it.
group.
It's like the Wu-Tang of Indiana. Different styles.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's true. As long as I can be Method Man. Meth is the best.
Hey,
Method Man.
No, I get
you
it,
can
though.
name
So
yourself. I'm
many-
just
you got
saying.
a
You know
whole
what I mean?
unorthodox group. You know what I mean? With so many different elements, but at the same time, they all complement each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So everything's different, but it's
That's exactly. If you didn't catch what I was getting at, that was a switch around to the next segment. What we're gonna get into involving you two guys. That's why I say it's like it was a Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Indiana. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody. It was different styles, but everybody complimented everybody. Like certain individuals worked good with each other. Some people was better by themselves. Y'all good. Y'all solo artists.
Right.
I mean, battlers. Y'all solo.
Right.
But at the same time,
We've been doing the 2-on-2 shit.
yes.
Yeah. 2-on-2 shit. Man.
which I'm kind of glad took off because it's like, even though we brothers, you know what I'm saying, don't get it.
Hold on. Before we get into that though, when did y'all decide to become? You know what I mean? Like, first of all, what's the name of your 2-on-2 group?
Goodfellas. Goodfellas.
Okay, let it be known. And when did y'all start, and what made y'all decide? You know what I mean? Or when y'all started, like you know what?
It really wasn't. It was more of like Cash trying to put the tournament together. Cause this was like, I remember I had brought it up before when I had started, and bro just like laughed it off. You know what I'm saying? Like one day, which I wasn't tripping because I got a lot of shit to learn. But it's like when I seen bro reach out like, yo, we're gonna do this 2-on-2 shit, and Cash had a tournament going, and it was like, cause we planned on doing a live one at the end of the year after all this shit cleared up. But bro ended up doing the tournament, and we just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's really how it came about.
It's been a learning curve because even when you get people that's in a group together, sometimes your styles don't marry well, or you're better at one thing and he's better at the other. Yeah.
But you guys blend so well. It's the chemistry is crazy.
Yeah, that's the work.
You kind of remind me of one of my favorite wrestling tag team groups. You know what I'm saying? Hawk and Animal and the War Warriors.
Okay.
You know
You can be Hawk.
But it's just different though. It's like shirts and shit. When you buy yourself, man. But there's pros and cons to it, and it's a good thing about it is it's like when you buy yourself, you're stuck in a box where only you know your limitations. You know what I mean? So whatever you put down, so you. So like when it's at first we was doing it like we write our own little shit, come together, but then it's like we need to scratch that.
When we started
so we sit down.
That's when the shit went to another level. So we was able to sit for like 4 or 5 hours and just throw ideas back and forth, and you're like, let's do it like this, and he's like, well, what if we did it like this? This would take it. Even yesterday we started brainstorming some ideas, and he's like, what if we did it like this? I was like, damn, I didn't think of that. You know what I mean? So that's where, and it pushes you, like, because one side pushes you to be better here, and this he pushes me to be better at something, and I'm pushing him to be better at something. So regardless whether we win or lose, we're growing at all time.
Links in the chain, bro. Links in the chain. You know what I'm saying? You know
and
what I mean?
So and when you able to take, he's able to be like, I don't really like that bar, bro. That bar's kind of
that's what I was about to say.
When you trust someone like that, that's where you build that chemistry. That's where you're like,
that's what I was saying. There's one thing we're not scared to critique each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. I could fuck around and write 4 bars, broken write 4 bars, but it's like after that, we both gonna stop and be like, I don't like this part, let's change this. Mm-hmm. We still got to go back and fix all that. So it's like, just sit down. So that's what we learned, sitting together, bro, putting every sentence together. It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy what we come up with. It's crazy what we come up with.
It's like architects, bro. It's like being an architect. You know what I mean?
Can't wait to get it on stage.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's architecture. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You sit down, you think something up, put it out there. Right. Then you go back over it. You're like, I don't like this area. You know what I'm saying? Or this is off. You know what I mean?
We gotta change the plans here. And that even going from the first to the second round. The first round, we both wrote our parts, and then we just split them up. But there was really no, coming together.
We wasn't feeling, we put it out like, man, we might fuck around and lose this shit, bro. But when we got past it, it was like, okay, look, we ain't fucking around no more. And the second round is really what set it off, because we sit down and put every fucking bar together.
Every bar together, every performance.
I think that's where that's the bag in the lane we're in now.
Once you find that rhythm, it's easy. It's just like doing it by yourself. Like when I be in the kitchen pacing, writing rounds, I'm just like, once I find my lane, boom, I'm there. I'll write a whole round in 45 minutes. Just because I'll be in that, and that's how it is now that we are like that. We'll write a whole round in 35, 45 minutes. Have it ready to go. That's how Dino and Turk like that too. Write a whole round in 45. Yes, sir. Just a little bit fun.
He said, the white folks coming, I'm going to pull the moonshine out on their ass.
Boy, this shit definitely been this still.
Mm-hmm. Something new for y'all, huh?
Appreciate you.
Something new for y'all. That's all it is. Y'all see it every day, you just don't fuck with it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I like watching 2-on-2 battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even battles, like you said, is different in general, but the 2-on-2 brings a whole different
aspect. It's a whole different aspect, man.
Yeah,
you see how two individuals work well together. You know what I mean?
It spiced up battle rap for like, especially for me. Like, I want to do a 3-way battle just because it's something different. I've done all kind of 1-on-1 battles. I want to do a 2-on-2. I want to do a 3-way battle. You know, something like that, something to spice it up. That keep your creativity flowing. So once we started writing the second round, I was like, yo, this is gonna be some shit. Then we won, boom. We're on the third round, won, boom. Now we about to enter the
Shout out everybody in the competition too as well.
Yeah, shout out all.
Now we down to the final 4, the semifinals. We got
Speaking of, let the people know what are y'all exactly talking about. What's going on right now? Let them know what's going on.
the Raw Talent Battle League. He's got an online tournament going on due to all the coronavirus shit going on, you know. But he had one going. We had some solo battles going on. That tournament went well, so he just go ahead and put a 2-on-2 together. But we're down to the final 4 now. So
if you ain't in the Raw Talent page, get in the Raw Talent page. That's the only way you're gonna see the battles.
I tried to told them, but they don't listen.
Yeah, it's the only way you're gonna see the battles. Don't be tagging.
you got
I tried
Raw
to tell
Talent
them.
Battle League.
Yeah, just join the
Click
page.
the page, join it.
Watch it fuck some people up.
Yep. And once you go to the tops, you can always click recent posts and just scroll down battles, news, the upcoming battles, all that, man.
Speaking of upcoming battles, when's the next live ones? Y'all having live ones coming up soon?
I think July 24th.
I think July
I
24th.
don't want to say too much because Cash ain't released the card
Yeah.
yet or nothing like
Okay,
that. But yeah,
okay.
July 24th, what we looking at. It's probably going to be in Marion, too.
Okay,
The venue
okay.
come together.
So when y'all find out, could y'all let me know so I can let the people know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely
Just
July
it goes
24th.
through. Who you got, Felix?
Yeah, me and Felix will battle.
Yep, Felix. I
I was
got.
supposed to battle Felix last year when I battled PT. And so Felix, he back on his feet and everything. So I'm about to send him back home in the box.
And then I'll have as long as everything plays out, I'll be battling B Max. So we just till Cash really. It's hard telling with all this shit going on.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what's
no
good
doubt.
about the online, because it keeps our pen sharp, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, you know,
Yeah, he just sitting
we
down
want to sit around and be like, oh, we got an event next month.
getting fat
Fuck,
in
we
the
got
off season.
bullshit, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it keeps you not going crazy, bro, and it keeps you, you know what I mean? It keeps people entertained, because that's what it's all about, you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
done did what we do. We did 2 online battles, 2 solo battles.
Yeah.
You battle Art, I battle Wooker. I got another
I had
one about
Art,
to drop.
Slick G, and Shorty Blaze.
Oh yeah.
I had 3 or 4 of them,
You
bro.
and Slick was cold.
Yep.
You and Slick
And
was
Slick
cold.
G. Shout out Slick G.
Y'all gave me ideas. Speaking of battles, key on some of y'all key battles y'all had in certain in the battles y'all had that was dope that people need to check out.
You go watch. Right now, my most current one. Go watch me versus B Cortez in Chicago. Danger Zone. Danger Zone Battle League. That's another league I rep. They took me on. I'm like they're one of their artists. Shout out Ray Rail. Shout out Bugs. Yeah, that's go to that because that's like the best representation of me now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Artists make progression over time, and yeah, I was middle of Chicago, man. You can't go in there and be ass.
Boy, he went in there
It
body
was a 2-day
shit,
thing,
boy.
and Nice and Ruthless battled the night before in Peoria. So
Roof
we
had
was-
2 battles in 24 hours.
Yeah, and we was on
Ruthless,
the road
man.
traveling. So I'm like, man, they was
Speaking of Roof, I ain't even gonna front. He's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Roof's different, bro. And people
Six-
love different. I love different. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And Roof's one of the ones.
he makes you listen.
Yep. And he's one of the ones, like I said, he can take something said 30 fucking times. He gonna do it that one way, and it's you gonna forget about the other ways you heard it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
he's
different,
like even
bro.
if you hear
He's
him on
different.
track, he sounds completely different, like most normal people do, you know. And then he's pushed for that. He's always strived like I want to do something different than, you know. So he been figuring out his style for a long time, and it finally started clicking, man. Him versus Uzi, him versus Grams.
Bro's a sponge, though. He stay quiet and just he soak it up, and he don't tell you shit. You just, you just see it like,
You know,
damn,
he one of them
boy.
he one of them quiet but deadly motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He ain't gonna say too much. He ain't gonna do too much.
Yeah,
Just be in the
yeah.
house chilling.
And when he come in, I've seen him perform. I've seen him the times I've been to the Bellies.
You seen him versus Hurricane
The time I went,
at the Cardi.
he went there, and
Uzi.
the last one he was just.
You seen him battle Uzi?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was just like,
Wow.
who this motherfucker on this nag?
Yeah.
In my Django voice.
He said, "Who is he?"
Hey, no
He
man.
came to rap.
No man. I've chatted with him a couple times, but I'm just saying, shout out, man. Roof, you know I fucks with you, brother. I fucks with you. I support all y'all, man. And man, speaking of different, Matt, you're different. You know what I'm saying? Your style different.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be one with y'all, man. Excuse my. I'm gonna speak frankly, but shortly. When I got to watching the Battle League, especially when I seen you at the tracks, and I seen you before. No, not the tracks. Yeah, the tracks. The Carver Center. Was it Carver Center or the tracks when I seen you?
The tracks.
The tracks. When I see the tracks.
When I
I was
Sassy or
yeah.
Funk?
It was. I don't know who was. I'm just saying when I seen you perform.
It was the night Roof had battle Uzi. It was Fink Funk from Chicago. Shout out Fink Funk.
You know what I mean? I can barely remember because medicine. Yeah. But when I heard you that night, I was like, man, who the fuck is this? I'm like, damn. Excuse me. So when I start watching the Raw Talent online, you know what I mean, on the page, and just seeing you know how you was coming, I'm like, damn. Then see how you was coming, I'm like, damn.
Appreciate that.
These white boys is bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who they are, but they stand out.
Yeah.
But it's just being original, man.
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
just
That should be the goal for any battle rapper, and I try not to watch. That's why I try not to watch battle rap so much, you know, like because I don't. If you watch so much of something, you start to imitate it subconsciously. You just start doing things like everybody watch twerk now, and everybody's doing this with the hand.
Yeah, and
I got the handguns. And
Emulation.
And I get it, you have to adapt to times, bro, but it's like...
There's a difference between adapting and just being a
emulating, man.
You got an old school mentality, bro, and I just feel like, if you ain't gonna like it, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. If you don't like it, fuck it. I don't give a fuck if I do... if I put it out to 1 million people, one person listens to it, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As long as that's all it takes, bro. You know what I mean? It's either you gonna like it or not. I'm not gonna change. That's why I could go by a different name. I could buy a little dresser or something. You know what I'm saying, bro? I go by what I go by, bro, because you get me. It's originality, bro. I know. I'll adapt to shit how I feel. If I feel like I can do this in a certain way, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna change who I am. Dude. That's why I told him, like, with one of our rounds, I'm like, we was gonna go a whole different way with it. I'm like, bro, that can knock us off. That can hurt us for the benefits in a way because they looking for a certain. They watch, you watch people for a certain way, and that's like, I don't want to put off a different and then kill our vibe. So it's like we need to stick to us, and it worked out. You know what I mean? So that's what I like that originality shit.
Once you come to grips with that, not everybody's gonna love you. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Not everybody's gonna love your style. Everybody's gonna love the way you rap. Some people are gonna think you're crazy, and I've seen people say Geechee is dope. Then I've seen people be like, Geechee is fucking trash.
Yeah, I know the same. I hear the same thing.
And it's like people think Tay Rock is crazy, and other than the Hollow battle, I've never seen Tay Rock do anything.
I don't care what nobody say. Tay Rock is still one of my favorites. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. And see, but you like his style, and that's why battle rap is so interesting because everybody has a difference in opinion.
Because that's his style. That's Tay Rock's style.
Yeah, there's so many preference battles. You know what I'm saying?
We had a nice argument about Tay Rock and Nitty for months. He was like, Tay Rock 2-1. I'm like, Nitty 3-0, bro. Tay Rock wasn't saying shit, but that's the. You go down the comments, everybody arguing in the comments. That's what keeps battle rap lit. You just gotta not let this shit get to your head. You know what I mean?
You can't take it to heart, man.
Yeah, you gotta be able to.
You can't take it to heart. Like you said earlier, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta have tough skin, man.
Yeah, and that's my favorite thing to do. Like I've literally had people who don't like me or don't like what I rap or like whatever,
And when you can take someone who don't like you or don't believe in you and turn into a fan, there's them moments, man. I battled and spit that heat. They was on my top. White boy, you better not come down and be trash. It pushed me, and the pressure made. I had one of my best body, bro, in front of like 60 people. Direct was there, Young Gaddis was there, T-Top, Trez was there. It was the Milltown Blow. And there was a person there, and she was like, I'm a fan of you now. She was on my ass, bro. And she was a fan, and I'm like, man, that was like, you know what I mean? That make all the other people who don't fuck with me, like, when you can take somebody who don't fuck with you and make them a fan off of what you rap, bro, that's the kind of gratification, like, that's what make battle rappers keep doing what they do.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I do it.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't do that? Watch it.
Finally come out, you know, all your music a flop, you know, and then they finally come out with some music and people fucking with it, so.
But you definitely got to stay dedicated, man. You gotta be humble, take criticism, and stay dedicated. That's really all it takes, man. You got to.
Real talk, true story. Real talk, true story, man. I know I want to ask y'all, OBA. What is that? Where is that based out of? And
I'm gonna let you speak on that.
Alright, yeah, because I'm one of the founding. When I first started battling, the only person that I knew at the time that was from 765 battling was Turk. So I was like, okay. There was others too, but I didn't really associate with them. But I knew Turk, so I was like, okay. So
shout out Turk.
Shout out Turk, man. Turk the monster. So I started. Then Nice came in, and Nice started battling. And then when me and Nice got on, that's how Teasy came through. So, and then Turk had Prophecy, and it was like the five of us. And it was like, really, it was Prophecy idea, but he was like, man, we should start our own group, because 4-Way had their groups, Nap had theirs, but we didn't have nothing. So we was like, all right, let's start one. It was like, man, but I'm not just gonna join no battle group. Like, I either really gotta fuck with y'all or I'm not going to. You know what I mean? I don't do the.
Right.
So I was like, so we started coming to the mode, kicking it. And then, yeah, that's how OBA came about right there. Was we just kind of came together on like we got y'all, you got us. We
collective.
Got this. Yeah. Yep. And they really ended up.
Conglomerate.
Yeah. And then Cash jumped on the battle scene. When I first met Cash, I had no idea who he was. And then we came to Kokomo, and I'm like, hey, Cash plugged in. All right, cool. He did his first battle, and he battled somebody from Marion, and he caught a body, and I was like, yo, man, get this white boy in the group, man. I called Nice, like, yo, you see that Cash dude?
Shout out Cash.
Shout out Cash.
Shout out Cash for real.
Cash.
Hey.
Yeah.
But
Shout out Cash, man.
Possible without Cash,
said,
man.
Yo, he said. Then there was a dude from Anderson named Juice who had just battled, and he was like, "Oh, it's crazy. I was just calling you to talk about Juice." So they jumped in the clique, and we added a few other members here and there. A lot of people was already associated with us, and they jumped into battle rap. So it was only kind of natural that they fuck with us. You know what I mean? Because there's people like Perk was battling out of Muncie for a while. He ain't never been OBA, you know. Always been cool with him, but he never just. It was somebody that was, you know, he wasn't affiliated with none of us outside of battle rap. So,
Right.
and now, bro, they like my family. They was at my wedding, you know what I mean? We just had to bury Nice together. They was there at the funeral, man. We was
Speaking
crying.
of, I don't mean to cut y'all. Speaking of, I never met Nice.